I am Ada Egbufor. I am a life coach. I help people discover their life purpose, help them get focused. If you think about it, all there really is life. Please do not forget to subscribe Ada Egbufor TV. Well, hello friends. Welcome to this week's episode. And welcome to our channel, Ada Egbufor TV. This is our place, a place I designed for us to gather, talk about our life, talk about life. Life is all there really is. How we can be successful, how we can joyfully fulfill our mission, and help to make the world a better place. Yes, you can do that. You and I, we can actually make a difference in this world. And well, I know that by now, a lot of you are already on your way. You know what your mission is. You're working on it. But I want to take a moment to ask you to please share, help to build this channel. Share this channel, share the link, like it, subscribe to it, and click on that notice button so that once we upload a new episode, you'll be notified. I always like to say this, even in my conferences, I really advise people to learn to pay attention and take notes. You know why? Because it can become a treasure trove for you, like it's been for me. I learn each time I go back to my notes that I took years back. I'm surprised to see some of my thoughts, some of the things that when somebody spoke, I picked. I was really surprised, and how they prove to me that I am doing the right thing because they're consistent with what I'm doing today. And you know, I'm sure sometimes maybe you've heard somebody say, you know, I'll take you up on that. And perhaps you say to a friend, you know, there's this beautiful place that I go to have brunch on Sundays after service. Maybe you should join me. Or, you know, on Thursdays, I go to this place to play golf, and you know, I have dinner after lunch, after work. It's a good place to relax and meet my friends. And the friend says to you, okay, I'll take you up on that. That usually means that the person has welcomed your suggestion or your invitation, and they are going to take you up on that. They're going to act on it. That's what you do. Take you up on that. You found your mission. You know what you're supposed to be. You know, one of the things that will keep you standing at a place, yes, you know what your life is all about, but that's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I know it happened to me, and I was almost standing there in the middle of the road of my life, wondering, okay, now I know what to do. I know where I am, what I'm supposed to be doing. What is the first step? What do I do? And this is a very dangerous place to be, because that's when, you see, those negative talks, that's when they show up. And they say to you, who the hell do you think you are? Who's going to listen to you? You're not qualified. What do you know? And the first thing I learned to do is to shut down that mental chattering. Shut it down. It is the same, it's the blood relative of procrastination. You convince yourself you don't know enough. Oh, I'm going to learn. Or maybe, and before you know it, a day is gone, a week, a month, another year is gone by. God forbid, like in my own case, it took a while. Yeah. So that's why I'm doing this, so that you don't have to, you know, do what I did that took me forever and frustrated me. So shut down that negative mental talk. Just shut it down. The fact of the matter is, if you're not qualified to pursue your God-given mission, who do you think is qualified to do that? Yeah? Somebody who probably doesn't even know theirs, don't even know that they have a life mission. If you don't know enough, learn. If you say, you know, somebody says to you, what do you know? Hey, You know your life, you know your mission, you know what's been going on in your mind all these years. Nobody can tell you that. You know it better. You don't need anybody's authority or permission to embrace your God-given mission in life. You give people notice by doing what? That's the second step, taking action. Taking actions, it doesn't matter how little the action is the perfect antidote to those mental chattering, to procrastination. And again, your action doesn't have to be, a giant step, because this is a journey. It's not a particular destination you're running to. It's a journey. Your life mission is something you live every day. You do it every day. Like I told you, okay, I'm doing on this platform doing this. I have a blog site. I teach. I hold conferences. I, do public speaking and things like that. So it's not a destination. It's something that you have to work on every day. And therein lies your success. Now, when you begin to take action, you want to make sure your action is focused. That's the number 3 step. Make sure that the actions you are taking are consistent with what you are supposed to be doing. I had a habit of, I call it, start and stop syndrome. I will start too many things at the same time, and then they're all over the place, and it's a breeding ground for confusion. If you want to eat a chicken thigh, for instance, you don't shove the whole chicken thigh in your mouth. You take it bit by bit. Yet it is the chicken thigh that you're eating. That's what you want to do. You don't grab the chicken thigh, you take a little bite, you grab the wing, and you grab, the neck and all that. It's going to be a mess. So stay focused. Some of us have multiple talents. Some of those talents are low-hanging fruits. If you do not discipline yourself enough to zero in on your main mission, you could waste too much time on the low-hanging fruits. And incidentally, some people, when they realize it, they're either embarrassed or, they're frustrated. And they just remain there. You don't have to do that yourself. For instance, everybody or most people like music. Because we all love music does not mean we're all musicians. And there are people whose gift is to analyze data. They love to gather huge data, analyze it, make sense of it, and design steps, actionable steps that a particular industry can use to grow. So if you love music and you think that that's what you're called to do, but as you progress in it, as you go along that line, you realize that no, it's not working for you. Pay attention to what is happening. You will find that maybe your real life mission, you can adapt it to help in building that particular industry. Do not be distracted by the low-hanging fruits that may not be where you're supposed to be. When you are happy with what you're doing, we are happy doing so many things. You can be happy eating your salad. That doesn't mean that your life is all about eating salad. You have other foods too that you eat. Okay, so, and that's the way this thing is. So you have to narrow it down to what really your focus is, so that your actions are in keeping with what you're supposed to be doing. But what happened is, when you look back, you realize that, oh wow, this is how far I have done this week, this month. That would boost your morale, and you keep going. Another thing is consistency. You see, consistency, sometimes some of us achieve a little bit of what we're supposed to do. We deviate in celebrating that little that we have accomplished and lose track of where we had stopped. So when we come back, we all over the place again, trying to figure out where we stopped. Celebrate. I do that. When I accomplish, no matter how, every day before I go to bed, I take time to appreciate what I have accomplished that day. And I can go around and say, thank you, Lord, thank you. Oh, I'm grateful. And I have my gratitude journal. You see, I have my gratitude journal. I notice the things that I have accomplished. Okay, I didn't accomplish everything that I set out to accomplish. So that's not the end of life. I continue. The most important thing is that there is consistency in what I'm doing, and it is in keeping with what I'm supposed to be doing. That is key number 4. And you see, these keys are simple. Again, they're not easy. But people have done them. I did. And I'm here to tell you that they work if you work them. Knowing is not enough. Doing them, applying them will give you results that you'll be surprised. You look at yourself a year from now, you wonder, is it the same person? And of course, I encourage you to do more than this 10, 15 minutes time period that we spend together. Do more of that. Register for courses, read, but continue on your path. It is your life. You're more than qualified to live that life God has given to you. And so, again, I appeal to you to help to build this channel. I need to hear from you. Your feedbacks mean a lot to me, and they mean a lot to other people, subscribers, other people who get in the information. And you never know, that comment, that observation you make may trigger something that will change somebody's life for good. And that's what this platform is all about, how we can help each other to grow and make a difference in life. And remember, you are unique, you're beautiful, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Nobody on the face of this planet can do better that which your Creator has purpose for you to do. Believe it, and see magic happen in your life. Thank you. I'm Ada Egbufor. I'll see you next week.